Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Joining me now is Chris Stevens and Jasmine. Both are here today to share a little bit more about Project Back to School and what it really means to the community. So we appreciate both of you taking time to be here today. And Miss Jasmine, let's start with you. Can you tell everyone at home what grade you're going to be in?
Third.
Third grade. Now, I know it's the summertime. Are you enjoying summer and having a break this for a few months at least?
Yes.
Yes. What is the best part about school?
Reading and math.
Reading
and playing.
And playing. And you said the AR test, those are little tests that you take at school. Can you tell everyone what you had told me earlier about the AR test?
Sometimes I get hundreds.
That's awesome. Well, we're very proud of you. So Jasmine, thank you for being here. And Chris, just kind of sharing a little bit about Project Back to School. You know, we've heard about the backpacks and it's coming up. How much does this program mean to the community and specifically to your family?
Well, it helps us out a lot. You know, we spend a lot of money in clothes and shoes and stuff like that, and they just help out with the school supplies. It means a lot to the kids. You know, first day of school, they have nice clothes and they have nice shoes. So with them helping out, it helps them out a lot too.
Going back to the roundup, I know that you guys have said that you've taken part in that, and it's a fun day with lots of booths and different things to see. What are some of the benefits that you found at previous year roundups?
Well, you know, I like how they give to the children with their backpacks and stuff, but what I really like is the dentist and then the shots, and that helps out a lot. Can do it all at once.
Jasmine, you can also share as well whenever you get your new backpack and you're ready to go to school. How exciting is that?
Mm-hmm.
Got everything to
Good.
go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see a difference the day of whenever they're handed those new backpacks?
Yes, they're happy and get ready for school again, and you know, they're just excited.
Absolutely.
See all their old friends and stuff.
Well, I know she's going to be starting at Sam Houston is what you guys have told us. Anything else you can share with us about the district? And I know you said, you know, they've taken a lot of other steps at her school to really include the family and be there for the community.
Well, this year they had a Cinco de Mayo, and they invited all the parents and staff to come out after school, and all the parents, they did like a potluck. Mm-hmm. So everybody made food, homemade food, just for the parents to come out and enjoy it, for the kids to come out and perform what they've been working on for weeks. And it was just a real nice thing for the school to do that.
Well, we're so excited you were here today, and thank you so much for sharing, and thank you, Chris, as well. We really appreciate it. Roundup date, like we said, is coming up August the 18th, and would you say anything to any families who maybe haven't ever taken advantage of this before? I
would just say just come out and take what they have to offer. I mean, it helps you out a lot, and we look forward to going to it this year.
Well, thanks again. We need to take another quick break, but stay with us. We'll be right back with more Inside Texoma. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we are talking about Project Back to School and the benefit that this program is really having on, like you heard, families and schools. We're going to head back a little bit more information about the roundup that we were telling you about. And of course, it's all kicking off at McNeil Junior High, and the big date, August the 18th.
That's correct.
What are the times that people need to start heading out there?
It starts at 9. And we have plenty of supplies for everybody, so no need to get there at 7 and wait in line outside. It's probably going to be 100 degrees at 7 o'clock. But it starts at 9. That's when the doors open, and we will be ready for you to come and get the supplies that you need, and it's 9 to 1.
9 to 1.
Yes.
So you do have a little bit of time. Bring your family, and I understand this is such a great event to bring the entire family to, because you can spend some time out there. I know we were saying how there were 40 booths, and you know, Matt, if you can just tell us a little bit more about some of those and what people can expect, you know, when it comes to the vision and the screenings and different things.
Yes, like I said, we're going to be offering different types of screenings, everything from dental screenings to vision screenings, and offering sports physicals for junior high and high school students. So even if you have a older child that say that's in high school that needs a sports physical, those will be provided for free also. And we'd like to give a special thanks to Champions Clinic for providing those physicals for us that day.
And whenever it comes to the dental, something new is being done this year. And if your kiddos need to have their teeth checked out, this is a great thing to take advantage of, because I understand not only are there screenings, but actual work's going to be taking place too.
Right. Last year we did the screenings, and so new this year is we'll actually have work being done. So this is huge, for families that don't have the means to have those things done. So it's very important, and we're excited to have it offered. It'll be in the dental vans.
Correct. Through the community health care, we'll have that dental van positioned behind McNeil Junior High, and we'll have actually some screenings done by, I believe, Spearmint Dental inside. So they can either take place in the screenings, or if there is actually work that the child maybe needs done, community health care will be there in their van. They take Medicaid, CHIP, and private dental insurance, or if you're uninsured, they price things on a sliding fee scale.
Now, I know a lot of families at home might be thinking, I don't know if I qualify. A great way to know is if you're on the free and reduced lunch, correct?
Right, absolutely. And if you're not sure, just call 211 or go to projectbacktoschool.org. Everything is available on those.
Yeah, and we'd like to also say, if you're unsure, show up. We'd rather these kids be taken care of than you're not suring, and then the kids does show up, unprepared for school.
Anything else you can share with us about the immunizations? Who's going to be doing those and giving those out that day?
Well, the immunizations will be done by the Wichita Falls, Wichita County Public Health Department here in town, and they're actually being provided for free for eligible children through the Wichita County Medical Alliance. We were fortunate enough to receive a grant from them to help pay for these immunizations, so they are free to the public.
Again, what a great thing.
Yes.
Now, this has been taking place since 2009. I think we mentioned a little earlier, a couple of years. Tell us, how has the growth really been? I know you talked a little bit earlier in the show and you said there's definitely been more of a need. What about the support from the community, or just the interest in this in general? How has that been since 2009?
Well, 2009 we did the backpacks, and then in 2010 is when we started to add the Roundup. And it has just grown since then. We started it at Hershey, and it was packed. And so we thought, well, we need to find another location, and that's why we went to McNeil. And the support is just phenomenal. It really is, and interest continues to grow.
And it's amazing to see once the public becomes more aware of. I think every time you have a new program, the public's kind of looking to see what it offers, and now that the public has become aware of what we actually offer, we're seeing more and more donors want to get involved, and businesses want to get involved with this project. And I'd like to also say it's very educational for the families too. I forgot to mention that we're going to have like a fire safety smokehouse out there through the Shepherd Air Force Base Fire in the emergency management trailer, and some other things out there as well. So the kids can kind of move around and participate in some things as well.
What a great thing to kind of kick off that first day of school. So make sure you take part in that. Again, it's all coming up August the 18th at McNeil Junior High. It kicks off early in the morning, 7 o'clock, but like Rachel said, you don't have to be there that early. So
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock,
Yes.
not 7 o'clock. I'm sorry. Sleep till 9. 9 to 1. Just really kind of leaving people with a final thought. If this wasn't around, how do you see things being different?
Oh gosh, I think of the child who is embarrassed because they don't have the notebook the first day of school like everybody else. Maybe the child who is struggling to read the overhead, if they have overheads now, the blackboard, whatever, because they don't have the means to get their vision screened, or is worried about a toothache and not their school. So it's the things that we take for granted.
We've heard so much feedback from the actual not only the students and their families, but the teachers. It's nice for a teacher to walk into school on the first day of school, and every one of their children there are prepared for school and excited to learn. So we've heard so many stories from teachers. If you know a teacher, ask them about it, and they'll definitely tell you how appreciative it is that their students are prepared.
And what a great point you mentioned, because you always hear how teachers end up pulling, maybe from their own pockets to help out. And so this is a great relief, I'm sure, for them as well.
Sure.
Well, we really appreciate you taking so much time to share about this. Again, throughout this month, July is when you can go pick up those supplies and 9 to 1, August the 18th. We all know that. If you'd like more information, we have a link to projectbacktoschool.org on our website, newschannel6now.com. We want to say thanks for joining us, Texoma. We'll see you back here next Sunday for another look.